You might be able to hear me now. Not real sure. If you guys can hear me, let me know. Sweet. You hear me now? That's good. I really wasn't saying anything, but I did notice that my microphone was killed over already. I'm trying to do this without showing as much nudity as possible because Twitch doesn't like a lot of nudity. Yeah.
Sound up all in there.
You gotta turn the Bluetooth on with it. I'll get you home.
Okay.
It's connected to it right now.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go see if we can get maybe so turn your volume up on the phone. Yeah, I can hear it. Whoops, I just turned it off.
It's okay.
Okay, yeah, I can hear it in there. You're good. Okay, now I think the only thing left is the horns and the hair. Yeah. Trying to think of how I'm going to do this just right. I should probably separate that. Make the horns into one add-on part, and then the hair is another add-on part. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And delete the hair here and just run this only. I've been forgetting to put in the partition, so I'll have to go back and do that. There we go. And as there we go. And now I'm going to do another one for the hair. Thank you. Am I good at what to? Or are you talking to Knocker? Yeah. What can we do? There it is, hair. Okay. So now I think I'm gonna go back and do the torso. I think the torso is the only thing I got left. What did you all think of my little bot command that I just made for my streaming, my little streaming announcement? The Restream.io website thing has its own little announcement deal, and I really didn't like it, so I just made it to where my bot anytime that the Restream puts up its little message, my bot will delete it and post my own every time. Thank you. It's fun. Ooh, the neck. You know what? I'll leave that in the body, and I'll make that neck to where you can check it inside the body slide. You can enable or disable it inside of there. I think that may be best. So got body, neck, object. All right, that's what I want. And then these here, I'll just remove out one at a time. Oops. There we go. And then that. Bang, bang, pow. Just to make sure I got both sides. And invert. There we go. Very nice. Now what I'll do, yeah, all that's going to be good. Make sure I got everything set for the body. Oops, that's not it. There we go. Body and body. Very good. Now to make it to where you have zaps, we're going to do this neck part, slider, new zap slider. There you go. Whoops. There we go. And I have a little zap for the collar piece. And now I'm going to make a zap for this piece right down here. Which I know what I'm going to call that. Any idea what I should call that? Little piece way down there, little wing, skirt wings. Skirt wings actually sound pretty good. Thigh wing or something? Yeah, thigh wings. That's cool. I like that. Of course, thigh wings that could be taken on the other side of that thigh. So now you can disable that and the neck piece and just have it kind of like a little bit of a bikini thing. And some people actually like to walk around topless, so I'll make one more for the middle piece. There they can take off everything and still have the little thigh wings and the neck. Make it more like a bondage kind of thing. I call it the underparts. Yeah, they'll love it to death because it's going to be just flat out awesome. Now I'm going to make two versions of this real quick too. This is what I'm going to call the static version. There's no physics whatsoever on it. For those that don't like a lot of physics, I'm going to hit save. And now I'm going to make a physics version real quick here. And that's going to be where the heck did it go? I guess I'll use this one for now. Should have everything I needed anyways. Let me see. Breast, butt. Nope, that didn't have everything I wanted in it. But then again, we don't need vagina physics on this, so that'll be alright. Just going to copy bone weights. And there, now they'll get all the jigglies. Two o'clock in the morning, you should be sleeping, man. I go to bed at pretty much now, normally. I'm staying up a little bit late. I got home late. There, now I got a physics version of the outfit as well. Now I need to exit completely out of my body slide and let it reset, refind all the new files that I just made. Okay. And let me know whenever you're back and I'll show you all the zaps, how those work. Because I'll go and test them while you're out just to make sure I did it right. I don't want to show you wrong. Should be the collar, the thigh wings, and that. Very good, that worked. Okay, so wow, I got everything here. I got boots, gloves, horns, tail, torso, and physics, wig, and wings. So I gotta go back through them all one at a time and make sure I got everything just right. Let's see here, 70 lower, the big weight test. Nope, definitely don't got that going on. Let me go back in there and reconform everything real quick. Plus I need to make sure that everything has the correct partitions. I'm going to use just feet only. There we go. Now all the partitions are set. Okay, and I'm going to conform all. I'm going to save project as. Get rid of the body again, and boom. Alright, you're back. I was going to show you the torso, show you all these zaps at work that I did. The collar disappears and reappears. I got the little thigh wings, then the main body. Cool beans. I just got through working on the boots. the sliders didn't work, so now I'm going to make sure that they're working again. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it just didn't have 7B lower. I don't know why it wouldn't. This is crazy. I have to be doing something wrong here. Here we go. Yeah, okay, we got sliders. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're good. Now it's time to do the gloves, make sure they're working all right. Let's see here. Arms. Okay, arms are working right. Horns, of course, they don't really do anything. Tail, as long as there's something, yeah, okay, we're good on tail. There's not a whole lot of sliders going to be affecting that anyways. Let's go and verify the normal torso sliders. Let's see here. Try to find one that'll be obvious. Breast. Okay, we're good there. You know what? I think I was over here moving the wrong sliders. I was moving these ones. I bet you it'll work if I. Yep, look at that. We're good. No, nope. I didn't conform that piece down there. Let me go on in there and make sure that's going to conform. Now that'll be good. Now I go down to the physics. Probably have to do the exact same thing, but just to be sure. No, that one did good. Let's check this one out. Okay. Good there too. But, shoot. I don't have any of the deals going on there. It's okay, I can steal them from the other one, so I have to really do it again. That was the, here it is. There we go. Now everything should be pretty slick. Yeah, oh dang it, I'm screwed there. Okay, I also have to add in them sliders. It'll be alright. I'll just do it. Object 1 we named thigh wings. The body I think I just named did I name that? Underparts. The neck, I remember I named it collar. There we are. Go ahead and verify I got them all right. They'll probably be switched around a little bit, but yeah, there we go. Collar's gone, underparts, and chow. Okay, now it's time for the wig, which the wig should be just nothing. Yep, it's all there. Now time for the wings, which I don't think there's any real sliders. It's gonna make a difference to it. Oops, left the body in there. The body wasn't supposed to be in there. There we go. Now it'll be out. In fact, forgot to go through the partitions again, through them all. On these, I'm going to use, let's see here. I think I'm going to use shoulders, 57. I'll do 60. That's just miscellaneous. There we go. And that will hit save. Now that body should be out of them. Yep, there we go. So I know I've done the wig. I made it as hair. I know I did that right. And that one right. Tail, I am pretty certain I did not do that one right. It needs to be 40 tail. There we go. Now that one's going to be done. Horns. I'll have to give it its own partition name as well. Already did 43 years. Awesome. Don't gotta worry about it. Gloves. I'm gonna make his hands. No, they need to be there. Forearms. Forearms is what I'll use them as. There we go. And I actually need to load hands into that. I don't know why I deleted those or how I managed to do that. Okay, now there we go. Now the hands will show up and they'll be partitioned right. I know I did the boots. There we go. And yes, you can always ask a question. And you want to know if the heels can make heel sounds with the heel sound mod. I can actually do a little bit better than that. I can make it to where it is completely standalone. You won't need the heel sound mod. It's a pretty simple trick. So far, what I've loaded, I like to keep things as simple as possible. The only mod that this will require is actually Skyrim.esm, making it extremely standalone. So now we're going to go down and start putting the outfit into the game now. We'll start off with the main body. And something that we do need to start thinking about is what kind of magic spells and things like that you want on this. I mean, or do you want it to be completely bare with no spells so that way you can cast your own spells on it as in game, or do you want me to have it come with something? Because I could do things to where it has the same powers as like the Archmage body and stuff like that. Well, what I would think is the succubus are known for obviously using magic, so I would actually have something to where it boosts the mana and then speed. They're also known for being fast, so between mana and stamina, those two I'd probably increase. And I'm back. Okay, so I'll probably keep it simple and just use beggar stuff, because beggar things are going to have nothing to them, and also at the same time the beggar equipment is really light, and that's what we want. So I'm going to go down to beggar torso. And now I'm going to name it Daji Torso. AA is for armor add-ons, that way I know which one I'm doing. And I just have it as body only. Actually, I need forearms on the interior. There we go. It's hideous. Torso. Bam. This is not quite how it'll look in game, but at the same time, it'll look a lot more like this than what it does in the body slide. But this lets me know that yes, it'll work in game. That mesh is correct. And this is also another little trick, is that I'll get you there real quick. This is your first person view box. I like to use the same mesh for both, that way you can look straight down and see your full body and full outfit. To me that looks a whole lot more realistic. A lot of modders actually just leave this blank, that way you can't see your body, and it'll actually it'll save you a little bit on your frame rate, but at the same time it's very unrealistic. So I always try to make sure that you can see your own body, you can look down and see your own gloves and feet and shoes and all that. To me, it's worth it. It looks really neat when you can do that. That will be standalone, completely standalone. And yeah, I try to keep it as immersive as I can as far as being overpowered and stuff. So it'll don't get me wrong, it'll make you what I would assume a real succubus would be. Now they're going to be kind of strong and kind of fast, but at the same time, they're not going to be able to punch my face off when I land in Windhelm or something like that. So let's see here. Yeah, I could do that too. That'd be another way of doing it. Let's see here. Okay, so I got to cut the main body part done. So I guess I'll go ahead and get the boots going now. There we go. Now you'll notice it's sinking through the ground a little bit. If you do not use race menu, which I guess that's kind of the one thing that I don't really do much standalone on. If you want real heel height, I do not use HDT heels. I use race menu. It's a lot better on your frame rate, and that's one less DLL that's going to be required, making your game run better. The race menu will actually pop the whole entire body up a little bit higher to make the heels perfect height with the ground, which I entered that in all on my own. At least I believe I did. If not, we'll find out and I'll have to fix that. There's the boots. That's also a good text or a good mesh. It's done now for sure. Now I assume this is going to be really bright in game, so I'll most likely be having to dim it down a lot, but I don't want to do it without physically seeing it first. And this is actually where I change the heel sound. What I would do is I can go to sounds and make a new sound, and I would actually pop it in right here. And you can register it as footstep, and that's how it'll know which one to grab. Of course, you can actually just look around and like you could probably do dwarven spider foot sound. It'll sound like metal hitting the ground. Or if you wanted, you could pick one of these and you can choose how you kind of want it to sound. You could even do horse, and it'll sound like a horse stomping kind of deal. We'll just leave it default for right now, though. We'll go through there and we'll try to find one that sounds real good. Race. See here. Yeah, I can go and get the heel sound out of that mod and put it in this. That way it'll be standalone. But yeah, what Nopper said there, I'll actually show you this. The way that the heels work with the race menu. I'll show you. I put a small little note inside the object, and that's how it knows exactly how high to be. I really don't think I put that heel height in there, but I'll find out. I just gotta go through these real fast. It won't take but a second. Yep, I didn't put it in yet. Let's see here. Okay, so at the bottom of the foot is where the ground naturally would be. So the way that I find my heel height is I grab everything and I'm going to move it. Just like this, to where the bottom of the heel is going to meet the bottom of the foot, which is about right there. And now it gives me this number. I'm going to copy that number. I'm going to cancel. I'm going to I just pick one randomly, doesn't matter which object you use. Then we'll be going to NI float data. You're going to type in high heels offset, and then hit in that number. And now that race menu DLL will know exactly what it's looking for. It knows what value it wants to raise everything because that's the value that I told it to do. Look at how high quality that texture is on them boots. Daggum. It's gonna look great in game. Now the only bad part is since I loaded that reference foot, I lost all my sliders, so I gotta reload that body real quick. But I needed to do all that anyways. There we go. And now I want to punch out some new boots real quick into the system. That way it'll be in game whenever I do the testing. There we go. Alright, so see where was I? I got I got boots done. I got boots done in the torso. So now I'll go ahead and do the gloves. I'll just use anything here, it's not going to matter what I use. And I'm just going to do forearms only. Well, I guess hands too. Hands and forearms. Try to keep the naming system the same. That would be easier for me. Dadgummit. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. I'm going to do it right here too. This way you'll be able to see your gloves in game. And when you're in first person, I mean, not just in game. There we go. So now I have the boots, the body, and the gloves. Now I'm going to work on, let me think here. A helmet. Which I'm going to, see, your ears, I think, was the horns I used. So I'm going to make these into the horns. There it is, horns. And horns. Perfect. Nah, nah, nah. Okay. So now I have the horns. Now I want to do the hair. And I do believe I just left it as hair. Actually, you're not going to be able to see the hair in first person at all, so I'm going to leave this one blank. Okay, so now I've got boots, the body. I'm starting from the bottom to top. We got boots, body, gloves. Then you got horns and hair. So I need the wings and the tail still. So we're going to go ahead and throw on the wings, and I'm trying to think of what on earth I actually named that one as. Because I can just go check real quick. As far as body partitions. I think I did 60. There we are. You're not going to be able to see your wings in first person either now I think about it. Okay, then now the only thing we got left is tail. And I want to try to keep things as normal and immersive in game as I can, so type in tail and see if there is. Yeah, there we are. 40 tail, that's what I used on that too. You're not going to be able to see your own tail again. So leave that other part blank. There we go. Okay, trying to think if I got everything. Does anybody think or know of anything that can remember that I might have missed? Here I got boots, gloves, hair, horns, torso, wings, tail. Think I did too. Okay. Now that armor add-on, now I gotta do the armor side of it, which sounds crazy. You'd think it'd all be one piece. But this is also where I add a lot more to it at. So I'm gonna start off with boots. And that was, so here I add calves and feet. Which on this one I just need the main part of it, which is just the feet. And this here is going to be the menu model. Whenever you find it inside your menu, this is what you'll see are these boots, just like that. And we're going to name them Da G Boots. There we are. Okay, now value. I don't know, what kind of a value system are you thinking? You want them about 100 coins for boots, or do you think, you know, like 1,000 for the boots? Cheapish. Well, think boots are normally around 40 coin, so let's do 50 coin. Enchanted, like I said, we're going to want these are boots, and you're going to want them to be like hers, or like a real deal. So we're going to want something to do with speed. Let me try to think of something. Probably 3, 4, 5 block, carry, conjure, destruction, heal, heavy, illusion, light armor, magic, marksman, picking, restoration, smithing, stamina. Probably the rate rather than the actual stamina would probably be best. I mean, we don't want to overpower, so the lower number the better. I want to say probably about a 6 being the greatest. 3 I guess being the lowest. We probably want 4 on these. Weight, I'm going to say these are probably going to be pretty light out of all honesty because they're skin tight. So we're going to say 1.5 pounds. And we're going to make this into light armor. Armor rating. Oh. Trying to think of a good number for these, for boots. We'll leave it as 18 for now. We're going to need to get rid of all this. We don't want any of that being on there. Implayable, yes. Khajiit race, no. We're going to want, let's see here, where is it? It's called default. There we are, default race. That goes for everything. For the most part, at least. Okay. So that was the boots. Now we're going to go to torso. And usually the value of these are a lot higher, the whole body parts. I'm going to say about 250. And as far as this one would go, this is covering the body, so I'm going to say that ought to be where the magic is. So let's do fortify magicka, and I'd say a rate on that. Let's do a low one, because at the higher levels your magicka goes up really fast and really high anyways. Weight, I want to put down as 8 pounds. That'll still be light for a main armor. Armor rating, let's do 35. And we're going to want body. There we go. Now this part I usually do a little bit differently. That's how I do those, when I'm usually making them. That'll be the menu item. That's how you'll see inside the menu. You don't want to have a whole body inside of there. It'll look kind of goofy. And that's going to be it for this part. Now we're going to do the gloves, which I have it as hands and forearms, which doesn't need all that. Okay, gloves, there we are. God damn it. And value, probably even 50. Armor rating, 18 again. It all looks actually pretty good. Except that needs to be light. I bet I left that other one as heavy. I'll have to go back and change that and fix it. Let's see here. We don't want stamina for the hands. We could probably use... You know what? Using unarmed would probably be a good one. Cause the gloves, they're meant to be more like claws. And this will increase their unarmed, which would make it a little bit more immersive if you wanted to go with that. Favorite part about modding is whenever I do something and it actually fucking works. It's pretty rare sometimes. I hate it whenever I go to port something from another game and I spend 45 minutes to an hour on something and I just can't get it. And I'll sit there and scream at it, cussing, and then like a light will come on in my head and I realize I left a capital letter where it needs to be a lowercase letter or something stupid like that. And it's like, think, oh, well, there's perfect now. Fuck. That drives me nuts when I do that. Like, literally, that just happened to me. That's why I'm mentioning just that. My bot, that little command thing that it was doing, I spent 20 minutes fighting it, trying to figure out why it wasn't working. Then I remembered I had something lowercase that was supposed to have been uppercase. And, you know, to me, it's like I have my own system for uppercase and lowercase. And I'm not the only one that works on some of these projects. Sometimes Sire helps me. And that's exactly what happened. Is he done a little edit in there to where no matter how people type it, it'll show as minimized. So in the scripting, everything has to be minimized now, and it saves a lot of coding time, stuff like that. So I get why he did it, and it is pretty helpful. But I a lot of times forget that it's done, and it throws me through a loop. No one wants to buy gloves that already have hands in them. That's a little creepy. Well, so I take it this person, they didn't pay for the gloves completely and you went to collect and you just went ahead and took their hands with them. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to buy those. I'll buy new gloves. Thank you very much. There we go. That's good. Those gloves don't come with somebody else's hands in them already. Okay, so now I got the basics. The boots, the gloves, and the torso. Now it's going to be time for... Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do the tail. I'll make this 60. Let's make this tail actually include something, like maybe, oh, I don't know, extra sneaking. Because theoretically, you know, well, I don't know, hell. Sneaking just sounds like it might be a good one to use, but if you have a better idea, go ahead and shoot it out there. tail? Where the hell did the tail go? I think it's 45, but I need to go double check. $40. I was off. And it probably showed it right in there and I missed it. Nope, it just says unnamed. Yeah? Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll be right there. Uh-oh. Not wanting to pop. I'll be right there, hon, okay? That means I need to set the race correctly on that tail. Okay. We're gonna go down to sneaking. That looks good to me. Now I'm gonna do this before I forget. Yep, Khajiit race. I need it to be default. There we go. Now that's gonna be fixed. Alright. Give me a little bit. I gotta get my kid out of the bathtub. And I'll be back. And I'm back for a minute. The kid, for some reason, decided that the bathroom rug needed to be inside the bathtub with her. So her water was just disgusting colored. I made her empty out the bathtub and refill it and do a little rinse off, and she needs to shampoo her hair. At least I'm getting better. I know whenever it's my mic's going to turn off. Okay, so I got boots, I got gloves. Let's go and do hair. There it is, hair. And we're going to make this one really light because it's literally hair. I'm trying to name it as wig. I think that'd be a little bit better. And I think on this one I'm going to actually leave it as none. That way people can add whatever they want. And I'm going to make this into 0.2. And it's going to be super light. Armor rating. Going to protect the head, but not actually much, so I'm going to make it just 2. So I would like to have some kind of armor in some form. Hair, wig. Alright, that's everything for that part. And now I want to do another one for the horns, which I left it as ears. There we go. Value 30. We'll leave that as none so they can enchant that on their own again. Maybe they'd be lights. I'm actually going to take this up to about 12 for the armor rating because they are actually horns. You also use them as a weapon theoretically. And now I think I got wings, and then that's going to be it. Wings. I can't remember what it was. I was going to slap something on there for the moment being. Value these to be pretty cool, so let's make them 150. Weight, yeah, that'd probably be pretty heavy, 5 pounds. Armor rating, protected that pretty darn good, so we're gonna say 15. And now let's go ahead and go see what that was as far as the partition. Should have known that. There we go. And enchanting, you know, that could really be added onto the stamina because, you know, theoretically you could flap them and kind of make yourself lighter maybe. There it is, done at 2 again. make things a little bit more fun, easier to do this with, we're going to use a normal Nord or something. High elf, that'll work out alright. I like to use QA as a testing cell. QA smoke. And there should be, I'll just drop her right over here. I'm gonna make her into a Thalmor just to for something to do. Yeah. 1 second, hun. Okay, so I need to. Okay. Let's see. There it is, outfit. I'll need to make a new outfit so I can just throw everything into one. And say, oops, it's gonna be that. Armor. Drop it all into there. Bing. Create a new one, yes. Oops. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and give her the new outfit that we just made. Daji outfit. It probably won't show it, it'll all be red marks or no. Well, there's that. Can hardly tell because the graphics in this creation kit's just god awful. But I think everything's there. Nope. Tail seems to be missing. Let's see if I actually got it on there. Yep, I did. Tail. Okay, so that must mean I got a partition data wrong or something. Or I may need to give that a whole different partition data and stuff. I probably do because the humans aren't made to have tails. It's an ugly haircut. Oh, that didn't go over either. Wig and whatnot. Huh. Hot dang. Okay, so I got the wig that didn't show up and the horns. And of course the tail. So that's 3 things that didn't show up yet. Let's figure out what I did wrong there real quick. It's closer to what it'll look like in game. Not bad for a very first try, without ever actually testing or anything. Let's see here. Wig. I left his hair. Should be their default race. Everything looks good. Let me check on the armor add-on. Hair, default race. Maybe I never set that up right inside of here. If I didn't, I won't be able to correct it and see it won't show my corrections if I do. If I do mess this part up. 31. And that's what it is in here. Yep. Well, most likely I'll just have to try it in game. Probably needs to also replace long hair too, now I think about it. There we go. That should do both right there. Okay, but yeah, I'm just going to assume the horn did the same thing. Well, actually, just going to try it in game for a minute here. I'm going to call it. There we go. Oh, great! Now I'm going to wait like 30 minutes for my Nexus Mod Manager to load. In the meantime, I'm going to go check on the kiddo and get her out of that bathtub. So I'll be back here in just a little bit. Do you see the leg armor a bit bright? Yeah, the leg armor. I think it'll personally, all of it will be kind of bright in game. I'm going to wait and just to make sure and look at it in game first before I get to tweaking the textures and stuff. Let's get it in there and see what it looks like in game. Make it completely be different. Completely different. So that's actually, if you're looking now, that's more of what it'll look like in game. Which that actually looks really slick, I think. That's a lot closer to what it'll look like. Not bad for pulling it out of one game and putting it in another. Look at that skull. Dagyum. That is very good quality on the skull. And then that, just everything on there is actually really nice. I'm quite impressed. I didn't think it was actually going to turn out even quite this good, but this is actually looking really nice. This will be a pretty good succubus armor, that's for sure, all said and done. I think it'll actually get quite a bit of downloads. Which if we need to, we can actually tune. I see what you're saying about the bright, like right around here. We could tone that down a ways pretty easily. I got a pretty good imaging program that can do that stuff hassle-free. Too glossy. Well, I can cut that down too. But yeah, I can definitely cut that down. Either way, this is going to be your armor, so whatever you think. Hopefully by the end of the night, I'll be able to pack it all up and send it to you and let you test it. I'm coming, hun. I'll be right back, everybody. Yeah, the tails, I don't know. I'm going to test that out in game. I think it might be a thing like the hair and the horns that may just not be showing up. I'm going to I'm going to get it on there and see what it does in game. Hello, 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 hello. There it is. Okay. Alright, so Nexus is open. Yeah, there we go. My Nexus here. Alright, I'm going to jump in game. And, you know, actually, I need to check something out with her real quick. Make sure that she isn't told to go somewhere to a certain place or anything. If she is, it's going to screw me up. Packages. Nope. Okay, we're good. Okay. I'm going to test it out. The game takes a minute to load up. And yeah, this is very possible to, you can definitely add it to any follower. And you can actually just tie it into the same mod as one big mod if you really wanted. It wouldn't be any harder at all. Okay. Game didn't crash yet. And there she is standing there. Oh, come on. You're going to attack me? I just seen you. It's because she's a foul mower. Let's see here. Trying to think of something I can do. Set relationship rating. There we go. That calmed her down. Will you quit? Dadgum, I just told you to calm yourself down. Well, I guess I'll just make myself invisible. Or invincible. There. Now she can strike me all she wants. It'll give me a good chance to look at everything. Just as a first glance, seems like there's just little to no clipping or anything. That's definitely a plus. Let's get her in a weird position real quick. Oh, that wasn't very good. Dadgummit, she's too fast. There we go. Photography camera 1. Dang it. There we go. Man, we got no clippage going on. The very first try, no clipping. She definitely has some kind of a spell on her skin that's making her that weird funny color like that. I think that's like a debuffing spell that can be done. Yeah, we got a little bit right here, the inside of the kneecaps. must just be very, very little because there's none on this other one which is like that. One thing's for sure is that the high heel height is set correct. Look at that, almost right on dot. I mean, there's just, well, let's see. I think I see a hair bit of clipping right through here. Gonna, there we go. I can go a bit slower. Yeah, I got a little bit of clipping going on right there in that spot. Let's take a look at those wings while we're at it. Wings look alright, except for it's definitely, I can definitely tell it's connected to the shoulders. So I need to remove a little bit of some of these bones, that way that's not happening. Kind of make them a little bit more staticky, but at the same time I want to make them a little bit more HDT at the same time. I have to do some figuring out on that, some thinking. The wings definitely don't look bad.
Seriously, Rudy?
Yeah, no, the dog's in your spot, didn't he, hon?
Mm-hmm. Rudy, you're just so spoiled with your dad.
The gloves move with the hands perfect. Man. See, to get the wig, the horns, and the tail working right and showing up in game, then we'll be able to go with that. No clippage anywhere around there either. Man, that actually turned out pretty good very first try. Do I see some clipping? No, it's supposed to be like that. Alright. Colors might need to be toned down.
Look what Remy wanted to do.
You want to love on you?
He likes fun on me. Go get a milkshake.
Yeah.
I love you too, kitty cat. Can't let lights all over my Oh, kitty cat, come on. I just
Oh yeah, no, you stay on in here. This will be cool. Come on. Follow me. Yeah. No, go back in there. Dang it. I was going to lock you on in there. You're no fun. Get out of the way.
You're 7 now because I took this one away.
Oh, okay.
Ow! Okay.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, that's great.
That'll teach you.
Daddy, I'm gonna come fear you.
Yep.
Probably not with your back though.
No.
Remy just loves you so much.
He does.
I want to tell you a secret. I think Remy loves you more than me.
Yep. Okay. So trying to think here.
Remy.
He's a big old crazy dog.
And so is the cat.
Yeah.
But not a dog. The cat's not good. Not a dog.
Okay, so I need to. Do some thinking on a lot of this and how to get everything going just right. Definitely did some good progress here. I'll tell you what, man. It's way past my bedtime and my kiddos. How about you text me all the things that you think need to be changed on this and things you want done. You can PM them to me and I'll work on that. And I'll try to see what I can get done tomorrow. But I definitely didn't have much time today. I got off work pretty late. I can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Alright, well, enjoy your night. Hopefully tomorrow or maybe the next day we can get all this done.